Good afternoon. Welcome to Citizen Live at 1. I am Joey Mufengi. We begin with the crisis meeting being held by NASA principals regarding Raila's swearing-in plan. Our reporter Stephen Leto is in Karen with the update on the crisis talks. Stephen Leto.
Well, very good afternoon to you there, Joy, in studio. Indeed, we are pitching tent in Karen, the leafy suburbs of Nairobi, where the National Super Alliance co-principals Kalonzo Musyoka, Moses Wetangula, Musalia Mudavadi, and NASA principal Raila Odinga are expected to hold a crisis meeting in what is turning to be a make or break talks ahead of Raila Odinga's swearing in that has been slated to take place on the 30th of January. Already, what we know, Joy, is that the talks today will center around either calling off the swearing-in ceremony or making sure that the plans continue following the issue of dialogue that they say the Jubilee side has not been able to embrace, or the Jubilee party has dismissed that they will not be accepting dialogue from the opposition, terming that move as, taking power from the back door. And so we continue to keep tent in two hotels. The media fraternity from various media houses continue to be here, but one of the hotels that we are expecting that particular meeting, Joy, to take place is an hotel that is just across the road, Joy, and it is that we expect NASA principals to be meeting here over lunch, and when they arrive here, Joy, will be able to know the exact agenda of that particular meeting. But of course, the issues that has already been raised, Joy, pertains the issue of the issue of sharing of parliamentary leadership slots, where ODM has taken about 8 out of the 14 slots, leaving 2 slots each for Amani National Congress led by Musalia Mudavadi, Ford Kenya, as well as the Wiper Party. Wiper is as well as pushing the ODM party to relinquish one position of the Parliamentary Service Commission to be given to one of its MPs, preferably Borabu Member of Parliament Ben Momanyan. So a lot is being expected to be deliberated in this particular meeting that kicks off any hour from now, and we are told that some of the close allies of Mr. Odinga, as well as other NASA principals, are already making their way into to Karen to ensure that they get here on time ahead of that particular meeting. We do not know, Joy, how long that particular meeting will be taking place, but it will be dependent on the issues and how quick the principals will be able to agree on the way forward. But most importantly is the issue that NASA affiliate parties had raised, saying that they will not be able to move on until some of the sticking issues will be resolved by the NASA principals. And as and when that is done, then the swearing-in plans will continue. But again, yesterday, the NASA co-chair Johnson Muthama spoke in Machakos, saying that one of the critical issues that they will be discussing pertains either calling off the planned swearing-in or making the plans continue. Already, the David Ndii-led committee had already met the Ukambani governors and resolved that they will be holding the People's Assembly's Forum in Machakos County on Friday. That, of course, building again a momentum that has since been slowed after the Kakamega meeting ahead of the 30th January swearing-in of Raila Odinga and Kalonzo Musyoka. And so, Joy, we are still keeping an eye to see what time the principals will make their way here. Already, we are told some of them are already en route to this place, but of course when they will arrive is when we will be able to know the kick-off time, as well as when that meeting is supposed to end. But most importantly, Joy, is the importance of this meeting coming at a time when wrangles and infighting has hit the coalition and of course slowed down the momentum that had been created to swear in Raila Odinga end month. And of course that coming after revelations that some of the principals in the National Super Alliance are even pushing Raila Odinga to have him drop the bid to swear him in on the 30th. And so that, of course, will again feature, of course, a pressure coming from across the globe, from the envoys, as well as from the religious leaders, as well as the stakeholders in the country, saying that, proceeding with the swearing in of Raila Odinga will necessitate a political crisis in the country. And so is the need to have a sit and dialogue among other things with the government. And so, Joy, we will be able to get in touch with you. This meeting, we understand, is being held in high secrecy, and that is the reason why the National Super Alliance principals will not want to tell us exactly where they are meeting here in Karen. But as and when we get them, whether they will be addressing us, that is a matter that we'll be able to know when that meeting will be concluded here in Karen. For now, Joy, it's back to you in studio.
Very many thanks there. Our reporter Stephen Latour reporting live in Karen.